as soon as it wants to click. Okay, and here we are back in Avorion. I took the Star Wars sounds off and added another mod to make this a little bit more stupid and more fun. Hold on there. Oh yeah. Anyway, where the heck am I here, boys? This is a real small start. I went way up here, didn't I? Ooh. Okay. Let's go back and do a little loot run. Nah, the heck with it. I'll just stay up in here. So anyway, here's how my day went. You know, first of all, the last 3 days, YouTube seems to be okay. You have in your YouTube studio a little link to this classic thing, and sometimes I like to have a look at the size of some people that subscribe to me and check them out, and and different things like that. If it's something interesting, I subscribe, and I usually do that to everyone who does subscribe to me. It's just my way of saying thank you back to them, and I watch some of their stuff, right? Okay. So I go into this classic, and I look down the list, and I'm seeing that some of them I haven't subscribed to yet. I remember doing this. So I click on it, and it's not working. So they've disabled you subscribing to somebody in the old classic thing. So what you got to do is you got to go manually to each and every one of these sites. So you can just imagine how this affects some people. So and this tipped me off was because I was looking at one of Willie's videos right before I went online. Like I went and did a live, and then Willie shows up, and I'm talking to Willie. So I right click on him, and we were talking about something, and then I go over to his channel, and I'm unsubscribed. I'm like, what the is going on here? So I resubscribe, and then the next day he comes in, and it's the same bullshit, right? And then I notice I'm losing a few subs here and there too, right? So I'm wondering what the hell's going on, right? The account's not hacked, everything's secure. No change, because there's so many different notifications you would get to emails and different things that's not what it is. It's somebody at YouTube who's taken a disliking to either my opinions, some of my news posts, who knows, right? Because it's also evident that the traffic issue, right? If I don't go live, I don't get the watch time, I don't get the views, and etc., right? If I do recorded videos, they can mess with me easier because you're not watching those as often, right? But the thing is, you can't. It's like that Serenity movie, where the girl says, "You can't stop the sound, Mel," and so. So, okay, you get through all that, right? And you're thinking, okay, maybe I'll go muck with the Unreal Engine today and do some stuff, and you fire up YouTube for a second. Oh, here's Blender with another bloody update. Like, why do I even try to learn that stupid piece of shit software? Because every time they're doing something new with it, right? And on top of that, it seems like everyone there is a Latino or a Mexican that I wouldn't understand how they're talking anyway. No offense to those guys. I mean, it's your language. It's just that it's hard for some people to understand some people. I'm being honest here, okay? I'm not trying to be a prick or a racist or any other bullshit, okay? Some of the better YouTube guys that support me here are such, right? I got nothing against them at all. But anyhow, so, like, I even know an Arab guy who does webpage tutorials here, and he doesn't even talk in his videos, okay? And I've heard him talk. He's very thick with his accent. So it's one of those things where, yeah, I see. I get it. So, long story short. So, okay, you got this Blender thing going on. So you go into the Unreal Engine. And every time you start that stupid thing, there's a new, one of the plugins you have is updating, okay? It's just ridiculous. They got to get a handle on this and make it so that every 2 or 3 months, something gets updated or something, right? Because if I can't use any of these plugins anymore. I have to uninstall them, and the reason is because I can't rely on them. All right, because if every time I start the engine, if every 2 days you're updating something where it interferes with my workflow and me doing things, I can't do that. So I go in there and guess which one they've updated. The freaking bridge, which means, and here's the way you got to do this. First of all, you're going to have to fire up your browsers to make sure you have your email accounts open. I forget which one I use, so I got to fire up. I use 2 different ones for 2 different things, and this is how I have a little layers of security that is unusual. And so then I got to go in, change passwords to different sites and different things so that I can do this. I've got to go into the different directories here and completely delete things, because if you don't, it messes shit up. And then I got to reinstall the bloody goddamn software, because they can't just give you an update, you know. They can't just do this, you see. This is right? And then, you know, all your projects, okay, and I'm getting this stupid error that says update your project. So I click the button that says, okay, your project's updated. I did nothing. I just opened up a brand new spanking nothing in it thing. This project needs updated. Click the, like, what the is that about? You know? I mean, it's getting to the point where it's starting to stress me out a little bit, where I should just stop doing this for a while with them and that thing, because trying to manage this, it's unrealistic, all right. It's unreal, all right. It's unrealistic, okay? And it's telling you that single guys or small teams are going to have a bitch of a time dealing with this shit, okay? And, you know, I just got to the point where I said, well, this little idea I had, you know, that other guy I was talking about, Mr. Kruby there, well, he's too busy, man. I don't want to bother the guy. So I just kind of silently just kind of drifted backwards, and then I just unsubscribed from his Discord. Let him go at whatever. Let him be bothered by that other guy that's in there constantly, every 2 minutes asking him a bloody question. And you know, he's going to get to the point where he's going to get nothing done because of the guy. And that's the point is and he's off topic half the time, and he has no sense of humor. That not Kruby, but the other guy. He has no sense of humor. So don't get, you know, crass, or you know he can insult you, but you can't insult him. That was another one. I just, you know. So that was the point where I started going, well, this, you know, I should just do this shit myself at my own pace. And besides, I need a new machine anyway to really realistically do anything in a decent amount of time. So wait a couple of months and then do it, you know? Like, no skin off my back. I've been on YouTube since 2008. What's another couple of months, right? Like, it's not like monetization actually pays you much anyway. You know, YouTube can make all the billions, and the rest of us can sit here, you know, making them money. Yeah. That's why, and I'll give you another hint, that's why, instead of fighting a claim of any copyright that ever hits me, I just remove it. Okay? I just remove it. I don't care. I am not making some troll a few pennies. Okay? He can get the few pennies he got from the few views he got, but that's all he's getting from me. Right? He's not getting any more. And then he goes on a list. Right? My little list of trolls. Right? Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Right? What's this? Did I go into a new system? No, I'm still in the same one. Alright, so I'm just going to track around here a bit. Kind of a pun there. Anyway. Then I was playing the Kingdom Come Deliverance game. I found a resolution setting that seems to unlag me totally, but it's below what YouTube would let me upload at. So I'm kind of like, that was a big waste of time for my part. like for YouTube anyway. Like I mean, I'll still play the game offline and everything. It's just, eh. Anyway, so yeah. And then YouTube censoring that guy's Rand Paul speech. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the guy, but at least he's got his own opinion and stuff like that. But censoring him, you know. Uh, and you know, YouTube's perfectly within their right to do this kind of thing legally. Okay, morally, it's just questionable. Like here's the question you need to ask about YouTube. Would YouTube have gotten in any trouble if had they have left that video up? The answer is no. Just like they would, they can't legally get any trouble for taking it down. You know? So why are they taking it down then? You know? Then that becomes the issue of political bias. Okay? Alright? I don't care what your political beliefs are, any of you. Don't rightly, it's not my purview to tell you what to do, how to think, and everything else. You know, all that jazz. Anyway, this Unreal thing, you know, it's just such a piss off, this stupid bridge program. I don't know why they don't just take all their shit, bring it into the Epic servers and say, in there. And then you don't need a bloody plugin and third-party software and sign up to a fucking freaking website every damn time and change passwords every time. All this other shit all the time, because you know what happens is the password you put in doesn't work all of a sudden, or even if it does, it won't log you in because something's broken, you know, otherwise. Oh my god. We're going to create... You know what I should do? I should get clever about this and create a script. And then charge assholes money for it, and I'll be freaking rich. I'll have an IBM room full of fucking PCs. That's what I should be doing. Come on, stupid thing. I want click there. Come on. There we go. That's a girl. So anyway, I don't know how many hours I'm gonna go. I'll go as many as I feel like, I guess. You know, that's the way it is. And I'm not in the mood to take shit from anything in this game, so we added an interesting mod today. Yeah. Wow, that's nice and slow, isn't it? I'll show you some. When you feel mean and ugly, this is what you do to the front of your starship. That's right, people. Guns! I have guns! Lots of guns. Just you wait till I get some big cannons. Yes, we found in the code where we can modify what turrets give me. It's all over now, universe. Egghead is taking over the place, see? What are we gonna do today, Egghead? Well, I don't know, Pinky. Maybe we should take over the galaxy. What about the world? Well, I don't know. Are there worlds in galaxies? I don't see any worlds. This is me losing it. uh, it's just that, you know, I've been in environments of coding where we had to work in teams and shit like that and get shit done, and on larger projects where the doing this kind of thing would just, it would just drive everyone bloody mental, and you get nothing done. All right, you get nothing done. So it's like, okay, so here's the thing, right? So Mr. Kroovy's over there telling his patrons that he'll give them at first access to his tool. So you pay him some money, and then he'll give you this tool to play with. And then, you know, they do an update, and thereby now he has to update his tool again. And then his patrons will you know, keep giving him money, and then they get the tool again, and everyone else is just like, I don't know, how am I supposed to use this? What am I supposed to do with it? And where's the tutorials? All right. This is a free tool? What the hell? You know, like, just constructive criticism, call it that, of people that make tutorials, or think they are. A live stream, you know, can be a tutorial if it's done as a tutorial. And then you do a bunch of stuff with the thing, and then you do what Unreal does later, and you might ask a few questions into the audience, or as you go, it might be pertinent. Coding the thing is not a tutorial, okay? that's a Python language tutorial, is what it is. It's like, yeah, this is cool. I'll talk to this guy for a while, see how this goes, and then just, you know, they'll, you know, he'll get there with it, you know, and they've got this team where they're gonna make this live link plugin to Blender, and I hope that works for them all, because, you know, how many of us are actually, you know, I don't even know what version I should be on anymore for any tutorial, right? Let's look at YouTube and see what version of tutorial you want to use, right? Like, I mean, holy balls. I mean, it's just, yeah. And you can't go back to 2.79 because Rigify was not free until 2.8. So you got to go to 2.8, and then you go to 2.8, then there's all these changes, and, you know. And the first version of 2.8, they actually supported my graphics card, and then they decided not to, so now I have to use the CPU all the time. I mean, I'm going to fry my goddamn motherboard here playing with these morons, right? So I gotta think about that. So just going to play some games for a couple of months and just coast along here, and just sort of take it easy and have some fun here, and take over the wood, Pinky. That kind of jazz. So anyway, while I'm here, just in the middle of nowhere, I see somebody's watching. I don't know who, but anyway. Yeah, and I was on for like about an hour on YouTube for about an hour, and didn't seem that anybody was on. I was a little weirded out on that. They made a change to Steam where you can no longer see how many people are playing a certain video game, but you can see how many are in your group, whatever that means. So now I have no idea how shitty a stupid Steam game is. That's great. Good job, Steam. You're doing good. Doing good. Oh, and that Kingdom Come Deliverance that you got on sale for $17, it's free at Epic. Let's see who gets the game more. People that are in love with Steam, or people that like not paying $17. Oh, reality. I need to add whiskey to this. That'd be a funny stream, wouldn't it? Considering I don't really drink very much, that'd be a real funny stream. About 3 shots, I'd be wired for sound. Don't drink, don't smoke drugs, don't do any of the funny, wacky tobacco. And my worst habit is I smoke, which I will be quitting on my birthday, whenever that is. Yep. Then I'll go do my taxes sometime next week. See what I get back for that. Government owes me 12 years of taxes, but they'll only pay me 10. I found out, so yeah. Yep. And I'm gonna just put money in the bank. So, yep. Yep. Let's see, is there any... No, there isn't. There's nothing around in here. Okay. Just keep... Whoop, wrong one. Wrong button. Wanted this button. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna make this into the craziest starship ever made. Let's turn around. Slowly, baby. Get around, little baby. Come on, little doggy. Oh, 12 seconds instead of 11 on the screen. See, even the computer doesn't know how to count. It's awful. What an awful, awful thing. Awful. I wonder if I could make a music tune doing that and then get hit by a copyright strike. Bet you could. The AI for this abomination of a video site is just stupid enough to probably trip up on it. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, aren't I? I'm kind of in a grumpy mood for a couple days now. Just the weather, we're just getting over a minus 35 Celsius trip here where it's been dark, no sunlight. Finally getting some sunlight today. Went out for breakfast for the first time in days. It's like, yeah. Anyway. Oxygen. Apartment building. And to breathe in this crappy air. Yeah, man. I'm just gonna keep going towards the center of the galaxy until I get some decent weapons, or I'll make these guys semi-allied to me so I can see some of their equipment docks. Have to get better weapons. Must have better weapons. We're sorry. Your call cannot go through. Please hang up and try again. You almost thought that was real. We're sorry, your internet cannot work. Please hang up. Please pull out your Ethernet cord and put it back in and try again. Yes. Of course, there's like a guy parked at the easiest spot to park at so that I can't park there. I want to blow this guy up. I should just murder this whole system. Sure. I'll come down here. Well. I can't even see what it is. That's a bug. Alright, what happened here? Okay. Lag. Good, I got unarmed. 2 armed now. Yay. I love New York. I don't know why, but it's neat to sing. Four of these? Sure. Yay. Oh, 7 of these, eh? Yeah, baby. Wonder if this will break the game. This is a perfectly balanced game with no exploits. Yeah, baby. I blew up the galaxy my way. Alright. Now how the hell am I getting out of here without hitting anything, eh? You just watch this shit. Ready? The hell with everyone! Full speed ahead! Wee. That's right. You're not a man until you go through an asteroid field at 2,000 meters per second. Even virtually. I can put more weapons on here, can I? Oh, yeah. Look at this. Watch this. I'm gonna have this whole thing just weapons. Just put little bolters on everything, eh? Just have this ship firing all over the place. I just walk into a system and go, destroy now. Whee! Oh boy. I have too much fun in this world. See, nothing bothers me. I don't really care. Let's try that and then that. Let's use in the chat. Game will let me. Oh, maybe, maybe not. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yeah, well, YouTube, you suck. You do. 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 In my opinion. So you got to put that on in my opinion part there. You see, I got 10 megabit internet upload per internet, and there's absolutely nothing wrong on my end. According to even OBS, it's doing quite well actually. Maybe I'll do an 8-hour stream and just talk about cheese all day. Everybody that comes in, I'll just start talking about food until they get hungry and leave. It's a conspiracy to get everyone off YouTube eating cheese. I went and bought shares in the biggest cheese company on earth, man. I'm gonna take over the world by cheese. That's quite a 2-liter bottle of pop that you got going on there, Captain Egghead. Yeah, let's try putting the cap on right. There. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, don't put your hand on a fork. It doesn't work. Anything else in this stupid sector? No? Just a research lab, eh? Okay. Well, you know, I don't think anybody in this game has ever gone to every single little dot that you can. I don't think anyone's ever done every single little sector. I wonder how long that would take me to do, and I wonder how old I'd be, even like in reality, right? No equipment docks, no equipment dock, no, no. There's one down here though. Yeah, just keep going, keep going, forward. I wonder what's going on. Nobody's on today. Something bad happened I didn't read about in the news? Asteroid hit the Earth or the other side of the Earth or something, or what? I know they was talking about one that kind of dropped by and just the one I'd be concerned about is the one that they say in 2036 has a 1.6% chance to hit us. How do you not know that it will or won't? That's what I don't get. What's this 1.6% chance, man? That's a pretty big number when you consider the end of the Earth. Yep. 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 You can't mention the let's see here. They immediately recharge their batteries. Once the battery level is high enough, the weapon can fire again. Oh, really, eh? So I wonder if it's Energizer or Duracell. Quit beeping at me. That's what we're missing, some space tunage. Hold on a minute here. Nah. Don't bother. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. I should just take this microphone off and go silent for the whole stream. I'm only talking to myself anyway. Sure sign of sanity there. wonder when the last time someone did a security audit of this game, considering it has server software in it. 2013, eh? Just thought about that. Hey Stevie, how you doing? Yeah, so all these tech companies decide to update their stupid software today, so I'm in a ugly about it. It's like people don't understand how much work goes into setting all that up, and I just gotta stop doing it for a while. Uh, get stressed out for no reason. Okay. These are the voyages of the starship. Whatever. With the Captain Egghead at the helm. Mm-hmm. Actually, NASA does have ion engines. They just haven't been able to put them into orbit because they don't have a spaceship that'll get it there. Till Elon Musk come by. And the other point was they don't have a ship to put them on yet. See Trump's Space Force about that. This is a new territory. Alrighty. I need to do something about this deceleration speed. here too. This is getting annoying. I don't care what this ship ends up looking like. Get over here, you fool. Alright. This is where I make this ship look bloody ugly for a little bit. What do you mean it overlaps too much, you fool? Give me that back then. There we go. Are ya? I know. Need more crew. We'll make them happy in a minute. What's the acceleration at? I don't know. Cover this up later. I want 100. I want 100. There it is. I gotta go over here. Where is it? Eventually I'll have that all the way down. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really bored today. Didn't feel like doing all that bridge work. This is, yeah, okay. I'll take care of this. Where are they? Yeah, I'll take care of it later. This is important. I gotta get this done. Okay. Who's attacking who here? I guess they got rid of them all. Okay, good for you guys. They don't mess around out here. I wonder if this upgrade I did is for everybody, because if it is, then it's going to be real interesting when the first ship attacks me. Oh, uh-oh. Yep. Ba-doop. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. The yellow one right there, right? Huh. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be many. I guess everybody's starting to wake up now, and then it's Friday, right? Everybody will be on for a while. And I was gonna try this interesting Total War Warhammer mod where I had it allows you to, when you have the big battles, right? that you can let the AIs fight and then use your camera and kind of so it'd be a little bit cinematic. And then I had some ideas for that. And then I went to open up the Unreal Engine, and then of course updates, updates. I just. Ugh. And the thing is that they're migrating into just Windows 10, right? And us guys that are still sort of stuck on Windows 7 are now in the next version. We won't even be able to use it, I don't think, because whatever. So I'm like, why am I wasting my time in a sense? Like, just not even bother. Show everybody the free games, and that'd be about my end of things. Just stick to the gaming for a while. YouTube doesn't like me putting up Unreal Engine stuff anyway. I can tell by the view counts. And yet BitChute loves it, even though BitChute downgrades the quality to 480p, which is just terrible. I mean, you can't win for losing, I definitely wouldn't be putting a tutorial of anything or showing anybody anything neat looking on BitChute because it looks like shit. Oh, what do we have here today? Nothing. Which way am I going? Well, let's go over here then. Maybe I should go back over here. No, I said I'd keep going towards the center. So let's keep going. Yeah, I might not even go that long and just go lay down. My head's bugging me today too. La, 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 la. Huh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of lag. Yeah. It's always at this time of day too, so it's telling me that something. Anyway, it's telling me something. I'm gonna switch what time I start doing lives again. Go 12 hours ahead or maybe 8. I don't care. Just kind of migrate around. Wait for this to load. Beep. Okay. Come on, move forward. Oh. Oh, it would help if I was hitting the right key, eh? Hitting the up key. I'm intelligent. Honest. Equipment dock in here. Yes, we do. As I get out and around. There she is. Let's see how fast we stop now. That's much better. Should flip all the way around. Actually, the dock right at this one. And there we go. Quad cannon, yeah, I'll take that. Now, go over here. Wait for us to stop. I got a better idea. Now look here. Okay. Energy. Now, that should give me a few slots. Yep, 8 more. Yeah, baby. Actually, yeah, let's see what that feels like. Game's gonna blow up, I guarantee it. Come on. Yep. Let's see where we're going here. There we go. just got sick of looking at the color of it being off what the base design was. Good time for a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Yeah, and hey Willie, I got a little bit of news about the that weird sub stuff. Apparently, remember when there was some problems with people's watch time when they were going from the classic to the new thing? I lost a whole bunch of watch time apparently when that happened. But anyway, I've gained all of it back and then some, but that's not the point. The other problem I'm seeing is you can go into your community tab and you could see a list of your subscribers, right? So if somebody said, "Hey, I went and I subbed to you, you know, and checking you out," and you see he isn't subbed to you, right? Then you know that he's a not really cool person, right? So anyway, that's just one thing. Plus, it also gives me an idea who's looking at my content. I can check them out, etc. It was a good thing. And so I'm looking at it, and I'm going through this list, and it says subscribe, 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 subscribe. And I guess to the like where you were, and it said instead of having the D there, it just had subscribe, which meant it wasn't subscribed. So I clicked on it, right? So I'm thinking there's some kind of bug there, where by me having done that, it undid you, because even for the last 3 days, I've been going in there, and it keeps saying the same thing. So I'm thinking it's just screwed up, right? But when I went to like where you're in the stream now, I clicked on you, went to your channel, and it said I wasn't subscribed, which is okay. That's just bizarre, you know. Got the guy on the features page in that channels area. He's in my live chat. He's showing up in my thing as subscribed, but in the old version he's not. Yeah, it was just some real strangeness there, eh? So I wouldn't worry too much about it at this point, but I noticed that I had to go and do this manually for like about 15 people, right? And most of them are my active people. So that's if that's the AI doing that, that's a serious problem, okay? If it's not the AI, it's still a serious problem, because then it would entail that somebody's actually doing that. Anyway, we'll get back at this in a minute here. Just having a little smoke break while I sit here and ramble on, ramble on, ramble on, ramble on. But, yeah, what is it? 1 o'clock in the afternoon, almost 2. Yeah. Whew. This ship is, it's a chore to steer and maneuver. However, she's got some nice acceleration. I like that. I'm going to keep working on this thing, and I might make it'll look like an abomination for Star Trek when I'm done with it, but at least it'll be functional. It'll look different. It'll look different, that's for sure. That's the thing, eh? You can take someone else's ship, you can modify it, take it apart, put it back together again in a better way, all that stuff, right? Yep. So, this little trek, I'm slowly edging myself towards the middle of the galaxy more and more. Every chance I get to take a gateway going towards it, I go that way. Not going to dilly-dally around so much. At least not this time, anyway. I'm not worrying about stuff. Okay, let's see here. What have we got? Meep, 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 meep. Pop. Here. This has got to be one of the most boring games so far yet. Holy jeez, there's nothing anywhere. As you go towards the galaxy, center of the galaxy, that's just bizarre. We'll just keep going though. I'm gonna go hit that gate. everyone knows YouTube's weird. It's not weird. It's wrong actually. I actually could prove that they were messing with me. But anyhow, that's not the point. And they probably still are. They just waited a little while. You know what I mean? They get caught red-handed doing something. They just find new, unique ways to mess with you that they think you can't figure out, right? It's just it's one of those things that we shouldn't be having to deal with. And and while I don't, I kind of I'm sitting here, thinking, there shouldn't be a need for a union here. But I don't know the way they keep acting, right? You know, and they keep making more and more money every year, and nobody's getting any raises. I didn't see them lower the watch time and the subscriber counts we need as a kind of raise. I didn't see that. Did we see the anyone else get raises? No. Oh, I bet you she got a raise. Probably got some nice stock options and bonuses and stuff. Keep the peons in their place and keep making us more money every year, and don't pay them any more than you have to. Yeah, that's her job. That's her job. Come out of her office once in a while and hang out with some guy that's making ungodly money off them, who would then be just as nice to be kissing her ass. You know, when she starts hanging around with brand new YouTubers who haven't even been monetized yet, or are just about to get monetized, or just was monetized, then I'll say she's a real CEO. Till then, it's just the same as the rest of them. That's my opinion, anyway. Let's see here. I'm actually feeling kind of meh today. I'm gonna end the stream here shortly. I just don't feel like playing the game at the moment. It's just, I don't know. I feel tired. I don't know. Just tired. Maybe it's just stress. I don't know. Better not to get too stressed out. Just go lay down or something. Have a rest. Take a day off, kind of thing. Uh, yeah, it's just weather too. It's just hot one day, then freezing the next. You're trying to. Anyway, thanks for coming, Willie, and Endgame and Stevie. These guys are really good people, everyone. So if you get a chance, go check them out because they're loyal as hell. They'll come and visit you. You visit them, they visit you. That's how they seem to operate. So remember that. And I'm a mod over at Stevie's, so keep the peace and be a good behavior. Yeah, right, eh? Arr. Okay, guys, and I'll probably be on yeah, maybe tomorrow or maybe the next day. I don't know. I might just take the whole weekend off to sit around and watch some movies or something instead. Just kind of relax and chill out. Maybe it's my back bugging me and I don't know yet. It does. It's like that with the bad backs. They kind of creep up on you, and then